How to save money fast, even on a low income. I know what you're thinking. Save money? Bro, I'm barely making it to payday. I get it. But here's the truth nobody tells you: saving money isn't about how much you make. It's about the system you build. And today, I'm breaking down the exact strategies that actually work, even if you're living paycheck to paycheck. Let's get into it.by the end of this video. You'll know how people making minimum wage are saving hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. No trust fund. No side hustle that requires capital. Just pure strategy. And I'm going to prove that the biggest money myth you've been told is completely backwards. First, we need to destroy one toxic belief: I'll save when I make more money. Here's what actually happens. You get that raise, and suddenly your expenses expand to match it. New apartment. Better car. More subscriptions. It's called lifestyle inflation, and it's a trap. The truth? Saving is a skill. And like any skill, you get better with practice. The person making $30,000 who saves 5% is building a better financial brain than the person making $100,000 who saves nothing. So rule number 1. Start now. Even if it's $5 a week. We're building the habit, not the amount. The amount comes later. Here's a game changer that costs you absolutely nothing: the 24-hour rule. Before you buy anything that's not a necessity, wait 24 hours. Add it to your cart. Screenshot it. Whatever. Just don't buy it yet. Here's what happens. Most of the time, that need disappears. Your brain was giving you a dopamine hit from the idea of buying, not from actually having the thing. I tried this for 1 month. You know how much I saved? $370. On stuff I literally forgot about the next day. That's the easiest money you'll ever save. Listen, willpower is overrated. You know what works? Systems that remove willpower from the equation. The day you get paid, automate a transfer. I don't care if it's $10. Set it to go to a separate savings account you don't touch. Make it automatic. Why? Because you can't spend what you don't see. Out of sight, out of mind actually works in your favor here. And here's the pro move: name that account something specific. Not savings. Call it emergency fund or freedom money or get out of debt fund. When it has a purpose, you'll protect it like it's sacred. After 3 months, you'll check that account and be shocked at how much is there. Small consistent actions beat big random efforts every single time. Now let's talk about the budget method that changed my life: zero-based budgeting. Here's how it works. Every dollar you make gets a job before the month starts. Rent, food, transport, savings, fun money, everything. Income minus expenses equals 0. But bro, I barely have enough to cover basics. Exactly why you need this. When you see where every dollar goes, you spot the leaks. That subscription you forgot about? Leak. The daily coffee that costs more than making it at home? Leak. Eating out because you didn't meal prep? Leak. I'm not saying cut out everything fun. I'm saying be intentional. Budget for fun. Budget for coffee. Just budget first, then spend. Not the other way around. Old school but deadly effective. Cash envelopes. Take your flexible spending categories. Groceries, entertainment, eating out. Whatever. Withdraw the budgeted amount in cash, put it in envelopes. When the envelope is empty, you're done for the month. No borrowing from other envelopes. Why does this work so well? Spending physical cash triggers pain in your brain that swiping a card doesn't. You feel the money leaving. It makes you think twice. Try it for just one category. Groceries. Watch how much more careful you are when you see that cash dwindling. Here's money on the table most people never pick up. Call your service providers and negotiate. Phone bill. Internet. Insurance. Subscriptions. Call them and say these magic words: I'm looking at my budget and need to reduce this bill. What options do you have for me? 60% of the time, they'll lower it. Just like that. I cut my phone bill by $30 a month with a 5-minute call. That's $360 a year for 5 minutes of mild discomfort. Companies bank on you not asking. So ask, want to turbocharge your savings? Try a no-spend week. Or even a no-spend weekend. The rules: you only spend on absolute necessities. No eating out, no shopping, no treats. Use what you have. This does 2 things. 1. You save money, obviously. 2. You reset your relationship with spending. You realize how much you buy out of boredom, not need. Do this once a month and watch your savings multiply. Plus, you get creative. That pantry you thought was empty? Suddenly you're making gourmet meals from random ingredients. Real talk for a second. Everything I've said helps. But there's a limit to how much you can see. At some point, you need to look at the income side. I'm not talking about grinding yourself into dust. I'm talking about strategic moves. Can you ask for a raise? Can you learn a skill that increases your value? Can you sell stuff you don't use? Can you pick up even 5 hours a week of something that pays better? Saving is defense. Income is offense. You need both. Even an extra $100 a month changes the game when you're applying everything else I've taught you. Let me tell you why you're doing all this. The emergency fund. Life will punch you in the face. Car breaks down. Medical bill. Job loss. When you have zero savings, these emergencies become debts. And debt keeps you trapped. Your first goal, save $500. That's your starter emergency fund. It won't cover everything, but it covers most small emergencies. Next goal, $1,000. Then 1 month of expenses. Then 3 months. This fund is your freedom. It's the difference between being desperate and having options. Protect it like your life depends on it, because in a way, it does. Here's what nobody tells you about saving on a low income. The beginning is slow. Painfully slow. Saving $20 a week doesn't feel like much. After a month, you've got $80. Cool, I guess, but watch what happens. After 6 months, you've got $480. After a year, $960. After 2 years, nearly $2,000. And here's the magic. As you build this habit, you get better at it. You find more ways to save. You increase your income. That 20 a week becomes 50, then 100. The compound effect isn't just about interest. It's about momentum. Small actions, repeated consistently, create massive results. But you have to start. Look, saving money on a low income isn't easy. Anyone who tells you different is lying, but it's possible. And it's worth it, because every dollar you save is a vote for your future self. It's choosing freedom over convenience. It's building a life where emergencies don't destroy you, where you have options, where you're not trapped. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. Start with one thing from this video. Just one. Master it. Then at another point 6 months from now, you'll be shocked at how far you've come. And a year from now? You'll be a completely different person financially. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. So what are you waiting for? If this helped you, smash that like button. Subscribe for more real talk about money. And drop a comment telling me which strategy you're starting with today. Let's build wealth together, $1 at a time.